here we are. We reached the end. Hey guys, GC Gannon here, and welcome back to the final episode of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. In the last episode, we went through chapter 24X, the Altar Spire, or, crap, I can't remember the European name. But anyways, we're in the Endgame in the final chapter, Chosen by Fate. It's a pretty complicated map. You've got all your units split into 4 separate groups, and there's Medeus right here himself. Did I prepare everyone? Yeah, I did. I gave all my stat boosting items to everyone. I think we're ready. Let's fight. We made it. Now we just have to find Medeus. Sire, Lord Goto's here to see you. Marth, you have fought splendidly. Lord Goto, what are you doing here? I've washed my hands of humankind and their foolish ways long ago. But you and your companions have convinced me that was a rash decision. Perhaps there is hope for you yet. Allow me to offer what help I can. You mean you'll fight with us? Yes, I may lack the power to stop Medeus, but his minions are another story. Let this old man strike them down and clear a path for you. The gods have chosen you, Marth, Prince of Light. Go now and win back a future for us all. Your family would be proud. His last words were as follows: Tell my son that I leave the future of Altea and our continent in his hands. Your sister knows that you are the future of Altea, nay, the whole land. Come, my friends, we have a dragon to tame. Help me confine Medeus to the shadows for all eternity, and bring light back into the world. Well said, Marth. And there's the Shadow Dragon himself. There's Medeus. We've got a battle to win. And I love the music. Paladins, through the door. Ugh, my back hurts. Don't attack the Bullistician. But now let's go over Goto. Goto is a sage. You would only get him if you didn't visit chapter 24X. Otherwise you would have Nagi here instead. Goto is an awesome unit. He's pretty good. He's the final unit you get in this game. He comes with the Swarm and Fortify thing. He comes with the Swarm Tome and the Fortify stabs. So he comes with really well-equipped stuff. So you're in good hands. I mean, Nagi has sheer power on her side, but for me, pure power is not everything. And I'm pretty sure these mannequins are guaranteed to give you levels. Speed. Luck. HP. Skill. And we get a free 11th sword even though we don't need it. Phew, this is gonna be one tough fight. So really, the only ones, unless you've God tier trained your units, I'm willing to expect the only units that can take on Medeus are Tiki, Nagi, if you have her, and Marth. I'm willing to bet you they're the only ones who can actually take them on. As I said, unless you God tier trained some of your units. Like for me, Merric could actually probably take him on. Strength, skill, luck. And we get a Dragon's Pike. But that's only just what I think. I'm not sure if Merric is 100% can take on the enemy. I hope he can, because I would like to have some magic power against him. And of course we got Bullisticians. Why are Bullisticians ruining my day? Tiki. Good thing I equipped the Armor Slayer. The Manicheets are gonna be strong opponents. Why did I equip the Great for us? HP, skill, speed, luck. Dead. Level up. HP. I'm not sure if Ugma has to Merric has the ability to cap his HP right now, but I know Ugma has a possibility. The more he gets HP per level, he has a better chance. Tiki is really just gonna wreck the field. HP, skill, speed. Still, why is this little girl so powerful? This girl can wreck an entire field and a half. Plus, I'm gonna be honest, I love the name for this chapter. Chosen by Fate. It fits the title really well. Let me get a Worm Slayer. I mean, it's not a bad item. You're kidding, that's the strongest? Harden is not known for having good strength. Or, okay strength. No worries, we'll hand axe this fool. Excalibur! Let me get a silver sword that we don't need. Now we need to escort Marth to Medeus. Tiki can cut her way through on her own. She's a strong girl. Gordon can longbow this guy, and pretty much outright kill him. I'll be honest, I'm glad Gordon turned out to be good. I remember near the beginning of the game, I was complaining about how his growths, where he was getting, like, nothing on his level ups. HP, skill, speed, luck, she kept speed. But I'm glad he's turned out great. He's been amazing this whole playthrough. It just gives him time to try to get good. HP, strength, luck, and a vulnerary. Don't need a steel sword. Come on, don't let me waste the Greativus on these Draco Knights. Level up. HP, skill, luck. And of course I have to waste the Greativus on another person. Note to self, do not use the Greativus anymore. For right now, at least. Yet the doors will close after a couple turns. I need to get the hammer and staff immediately, because I want to be able to have as much uses of these legendary weapons as I possibly can. Restored Greativus to its former glory. Yes, even Gotu can't damage him. The best he can do is literally just chip off his henchmen. These guys can stay here. For now, we must press on. Yep, there'll be constant reinforcements. Well, HP, skill, speed. Yep, there's more reinforcements. Level. HP, skill, defense. Trust me, the fortified staff will be beneficial. Well, here we are, the final stretch. We just need to go down into the room and take out Medeus. He's waiting for us. They're stuck there, but that's alright. HP, skill, speed. I forgot Mage Dragon doesn't take a lot of damage from magic. While his hero gets utterly wrecked. Now what I need is... time to use the fortified staff yet again. Trust me, as I said, fortified beneficial. HP, skill, luck, resistance. HP, skill, speed. Well, here goes nothing. We're entering the belly of the beast. HP, speed, defense. She actually got defense. Yeah, these guys can't damage Drog. Are they stuck there? I'm out of curiosity. Oh, they can move. Okay. So my question, will this dragon utterly destroy Drog? 19 speed, 17 speed. I'm not gonna risk it. So all we have to do is kill Medeus. That's all we need to do. Tiki will destroy him. I'm gonna wait an extra turn, just so I'm safe. Level up. Skill, block, defense. Well, this is it, guys.
Foolish humans, you dare disturb me while I slumber. Oh, how you will regret it as you die slowly, painfully, writhing in the fires of the inferno.
Where's Tiki?
Take this.
Fail. Alright. Merric, will you do the honors? Take this. I'll finish you once and for all. Critical for the win! Do it, Merric! Yes! Critical for the win!
Defeated again by humans. Know this, Altean Prince. That light which surrounds you is only a temporary respite. So long as the darkness in your hearts continue to sustain me, I cannot be destroyed.
Game, set, match. Medeus. Merric MVP. And a level up, a full 100 experience. Skill, speed, defense. Oh, I don't know if he capped anything yet. Oh, the epilogue. After Medeus' demise, Dolor would relax its shadowy grip on the land and fade into obscurity. The Empire was finished. The fires of war that had raged across Archene would die, and light would come to take darkness's place. But before any of that came to pass, there were a few final moments of Marth's tale that need telling. Marth, you did it. It's finally over. I've waited a long time for this day, and now I'm not entirely certain what to do with it. Marth, we haven't talked much since leaving Talus, but I thought, do you know where you'll be going? To Altea, of course. War has left my kingdom in ruins. I cannot waste another day. I must return to help rebuild. So, I suppose that means you have to bid Talus farewell for good? Don't be silly, Sheeta. I need to at least go thank your father and tell him the fighting is done. My father? Marth, I'm not asking about my... Never mind. Please excuse me. Marth, did something happen? I just passed Sheeta and she looked heartbroken. No? Well, we were just talking and she asked me. Oh, Marth. How can a man who faces Shadow Dragon be so desperate to avoid facing his own feelings? What? I don't know what you're talking about. You wish to send Sheeta home to Talus, then, and return to Altea alone? Is that what you want? Well, that's where we both belong. I don't see what my wants have to do with anything. Clearly not. Marth, if you have anything to say to Sheeta, say it now. Love can't always make the leap from heart to heart by itself. Sometimes you must speak it aloud to give it wings. Surely a great leader like you can muster the courage for that. Sheeta, might, have a moment? I did not speak my heart before. When I said I would go to Altea, I had meant I hoped you would be at my side. As you said, we have not spoken much since Talus. With you, I never felt I had to say a word. Yet the battle started to take its toll. You were always there, close by. I would see you there, so so brave. And I would, derive. Yes, derive great strength. Derive. Why is this so difficult? Sheeta, I'm just trying to tell you, Marth. Shh. Me too. Me too. Oh, Marth. So concludes the tale of Falchion, Blade of Light, Marth, its wielder, and his battle with the Shadow Dragon. Herein the events have been chronicled, that none may ever forget. And that's the end of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. The campaign summary, pretty much everything that had to do with all the chapters, the gated chapters will not be listed here, since this is my main profile, or my main file. Well, there's not much I have to say. It was a fun time. A lot of the chapters were pretty much enjoyable for the most part. There were a few that were bad, especially that certain chapter that we'll see in just like 2 minutes. A lot of the characters were pretty good. I don't know. For one that didn't have a lot of character development, I felt like it had a decent amount, but I wish it was better. 101 turns. There's that dreaded chapter, the Wooden Cavalry. I hate that chapter so much. Still, I will also admit the gated chapters sucked because the gated chapters were enjoyable for the most part. The only problem I had with it was the fact that you purposely had to kill off your own units to access them. That part was just bad. I mean, most of the other gated chapters you find in other Fire Emblem games were okay. But still, I have to tell you, Merric killed two of the two main antagonists, besides Camus and Michalis. I'm not kidding. Merric MVP. Seriously. But before this series officially ends, we've got one more thing. There's 2 more things I want to do. But now we're going through the epilogue. Marth, Altean Prince. Marth returned to war-torn Altea and devoted all of his energy to restoring the kingdom to its former glory. He was later crowned king. Talos' heart and Sheeta. Sheeta visited her father in Talos before returning to Altea with Marth. The whispers of love warmed the castle halls. Jagan, Bones of Iron. Valiantly lured the enemy away to ensure Marth's escape from Altea, but sadly no one ever heard from him again. Spoilers, he's still alive. Kain remained in Altea to instruct younger knights in the ways of war. He was a shining example. Never did he neglect his training. Kain, the awesome paladin. Abel, Altea's shield. Abel left the army and opened a small shop. He was to be married, but in the end, his fellow knights were his most steadfast companions. Drog, gentle giant. Drog was put in charge of an outland garrison. The people were soon came to love their kind but stalwart protector. Gordon, the ungagged. Gordon squired himself to an Archanaean knight and further his mastery of the bow. Later, he returned to Altea with his brother. Who was his brother? Wyrus, Altean healer. Wyrus built a monastery and spent his remaining years caring for children who had lost their parents in the war. Ukma, loyal blade. Ukma returned to Talos to serve its people. Perhaps love was not his strong suit. History contains no record of him marrying. Lol. Bars, the hatchet. Bars briefly enlisted in the Archanaean army, but later deserted to become a pirate by some accounts. Bord, the Lopper. Bord returned to his peaceful life as a woodcutter. In time, he became renowned for his craftsmanship. Cord, the Chopper. Cord returned to his peaceful life as a woodcutter. In time, he became renowned for his speedy work. Castor, loving son. Castor hurried home to his aging mother, medicine in hand. They lived modest lives. Daros, Seawalker. It was back to the sea for Daros, by all accounts, carefree. He departed Archanaea's shores for the last time. Honest thief, Julian. Julian gave up thievery for good and found an honest job in Macedon. Lena, angel to all.
Lena cared for orphans at a convent in Macedon and doled out love in equal shares to all she met. Navarro, Silent Sword. Navarro vanished after a great struggle, but for years imposters appeared, hoping to profit from his reputation the world around. Mirthful Mage Merric. After helping Mart stamp out the fires of war, Merric returned to Kadene where he continued his magical studies. MVP right there! Dashing Noble Mathis. Mathis left the army in favor of a dull and predictable life in Macedon. To him, bliss. Hardin Coyote. Nina offered Hardin her hand in marriage, and so he was crowned the 24th king of House Archinea. Spoilers. Aurelian hero Wolf. Wolf remained a knight of Aurelius. He helped rebuild and later contained an elite force called the Wolf Guard. Aurelian star Sedgar. Sedgar remained a knight of Aurelius. He helped rebuild and later became vice captain and pillar of the Wolf Guard. Aurelian hope Roche. Roche left the army, but later returned and became an Aurelian paladin. Records show he resided in Altea for a time. Aurelian's son, Violent. Violent remained a knight of Aurelius and helped rebuild. Always he put the friends with whom he had grown to manhood first. Wise teacher Wendell. Wendell became the senior mage in Kadene and embarked on a journey that took him from land to land in pursuit of truth. Big-time thief Ricard. Ricard returned home to live in peace, or so he claimed, even as the area experienced a surge of break-ins and purse snatchings. Fire Dragon Bantu. Bantu sealed the Dragonstone's power and disappeared, but his wish was to live out his years in the Dolorean countryside. Hired sword Caesar. History lost track of Caesar after the war. Perhaps he found work as a bodyguard, or perhaps some country made him a general. Lady Killer Rad. Rad fell in love during the war and gave up his sword to win the woman's heart. Whether he succeeded, we shall never know. The world may never know. Still single, Roger. Roger found his way back to Grustnian and reached out to many people whom the war had touched. Still single. That's me. I'm kidding. George, perfect shot. George worked diligently to rebuild Archinea. Later, he was chosen from the palace's knights to become Archer Captain. Petite Princess Maria. After studying Kadene for a while, Princess Maria returned to Macedon to serve her people as a cleric. True leader Minerva. Minerva put all her effort in restoring Macedon to glory. All wished for her to be queen, all except Minerva herself. Well then who would rule? Milo's child, Lind. Lind entered Princess Nina's protection and became a lady at court. Anna's love, Jake. Jake helped rebuild a town destroyed during the war. He and his lover Anna always dreamed of traveling to far-off continents. Spoilers! His anchor, Medea. Medea honored her princess's request to remain with the Archinean Knights and later became their captain. Splitting Image, Dolph. Dolph had a short career as a general before leaving the army. Some said the move was a tactic rejection of the king-to-be. Deadringer, Massilian. Massilian left the Archinean army without a word of explanation. He settled near the border and formed a band of watchmen. Quiet Bow, Thomas. No one knows what became of Thomas after the war, but some suggested he returned home to live in peace. Possibly, I don't know. Royal Bishop Boa. Boa resumed his duties as Archinean's royal bishop, guiding the kingdom while its people got back on their feet. Born Shooter Beck. Beck became famous for subjugating a group of borderland rebels who had never seen a ballista, panicked and promptly surrendered. Medea's hero, Astrum. Astrum was made captain of Archinea's free company. He was given the sword Mercurius and with it carved a name for himself. Oh, so Rukma doesn't have it anymore. Elder sister, Paula. The war left this one self-assured knight heart and not, but Paula still worked diligently at rebuilding Macedon. Middle sister, Catria. Catria returned to Macedon to build. Love for a certain man flared in her heart and then flickered away when it requited. I'm pretty sure that man is Marth. Free Paladin Aaron. Aaron became captain of Altean's Knights. His efforts helped many a town rise from the ashes after the war. Shapeshifter Zane. After the war, Zane left without a word. It was not until later that Marth learned his true identity. Little sister Est. Est fell in love with an Altean knight and found that the path of the heart was a surer route to happiness than it was of the spear. Tiki, Dragon Sion. Tiki lived in a peaceful life with Bantu. She spoke fondly of her adventures with Marth, even long after they had ended. People's Man, Lorenz. Lorenz put Grust's prince upon the throne and became his regent. But he and Archinea did not always see eye to eye. Spoilers! Life-giver Elise. Elise returned to Altea with Marth. Ever serene, she stood by her brother and watched him grow into a fine leader. White Sage Goto. At Nina's request, Goju became Archmage of Archinea. The world never knew a better teacher. And that's it. Oh, Brave Knight Frey. Frey stayed in Altea to help rebuild his ravaged kingdom. And that's everyone. If you want to know Jagen's true ending is, after the war, Jagen laid down his lance and became one of Prince Marth's closest advisors. The end. Well, that's it for this game, guys. That's it. Well, there isn't much left. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this awesome Let's Play. Be sure to smash that like button, and I'm probably going to leave a poll into the description of what Fire Emblem game I should do next. The only one I can't do is Path of Radiance. I don't own that game. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.